So how do you go from sand to a perfectly clear window? The main one, sand. Every day, 800 tons of it are fed into the building here and then mixed with two elements critical to the manufacture of window glass: soda ash and lime, or sodium carbonate and calcium carbonate. They lower the melting point of silica sand and alter its basic molecular structure.
These chemicals soften the glass. They make it easier to melt. All of our raw materials have been mixed together and dumped into tanks like these, where it's a cool, 3,000 degrees. It's actually hotter than molten lava.
Steve Anderson and I have to rake this batch quickly. The goal? Well, don't let the rake melt first and spread out the mix to reduce air pockets that might form. It doesn't take long for the batch to start looking less like sand and more like an overflowing volcano. The only way to see this river of glass is through these polarized metal masks. Without them, your vision will be, well, gone. There, inside that shiny surface on the bottom, that is liquid glass.
So since 1959, glass has been made by pouring molten glass on a river of liquid tin.
The surface of any vast, undisturbed liquid is flawlessly flat. Tin ingots are melted down, creating that perfectly flat surface. The glass pours onto the tin and immediately begins to cool.
Compared to glass, tin's melting point is low. By the time it reaches this stage of the assembly, the glass hardens, floating on top of the molten tin, still very hot, as in 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit hot. The glass moves down the line in one long continuous sheet. It stretches a quarter of a mile.
This glass almost as hard as you want, and you won't break that glass. It's extremely strong and it's pristine.
Steve, here to there, you need to bring it down about 100 degrees.
About 100 degrees, and that's why we have such a long cooling conveyor, is to allow it just to cool down naturally.